So you got comfortable making a form on the front end using maybe React, Next, or Vue, or whatever you're using, Angular maybe. And you let the user input their username, their password, their email, and then you create a REST API that lets you hit it with this form data as JSON, of course, and then it parses it, and then it stores it into the database as the user. Awesome. But what about a profile picture? Something that's used in every app, right? Profile pictures. How do you do this? How do you handle something that is not just text, but instead it's a PNG, a JPEG? Well, you do not store it in the database. No, you do not do that traditionally. What you do is you store them in a CDN, something like MinIO or Firebase, and then you get the image URL, and then you would store the image URL in the database. Let's go ahead and walk through how you would do this in MinIO, which is something I had to do.
Alright guys, so I'm using Docker to get MinIO started up locally on my machine. But if you want to do another way, MinIO has a quick start guide for any operating system, Mac, Linux, or Windows. Docker works for all of them, so that's why I'm using Docker. But once you have MinIO started up locally, you can go to localhost port 9000 to see the MinIO console, and you can log in with MinIO admin as the default credentials. And now, once you're inside of the console, you can go ahead and make a user. I would suggest creating a user first, and you can name it whatever you want, give it a password, and then set its policies. And once you have the user, you can go ahead and give them access keys. These are the access keys you'll need to use for your environment variables on your code. So once you have them, you go ahead and put them inside of your environment variable. Once you do that, we have to focus on now getting the bucket. The bucket is something you just create on the console as well. This is what you'll be writing your images to. So yeah, once you have the profile pics bucket ready, you want to change its policy to public. This is so you can access it from the front end as well. After all these steps are complete, you're all ready to start coding. So the part 2 will be coming out very shortly. Hope you guys liked.